If you want to heal from chronic illnesses like autoimmune disease, mast cell activation, histamine intolerance, then you have to learn how to listen to your body. And when you listen to your body and it tells you something, you got to learn how to trust it. This has been my personal experience. It's been the hardest part about overcoming these chronic illnesses is in the past, I was taught that I had to ignore these little symptoms, the little ups and downs. I had to push through it, that's what toughness was. That's what you had to do to be able to just function in life is when symptoms pop up, you don't pay attention, you just keep pushing through. But the reality was that was not a good thing to do because in the end, it compounds over time, puts more stress in your nervous system over time, puts more stress in your gut, your immune system, your mast cells, and eventually turns into the chronic illness that you're dealing with. So to be able to beat the chronic illness, you have to change the pattern, okay? You gotta learn how to listen to your body. The ups and the downs that you go through the day, you have to be able to investigate, why are these happening? Is it because of something I'm eating? Is it something I'm inhaling in my house? Is it, is it a fragrance that was in the air? Is it something I'm thinking? Is it this inner narrative that constantly has me perceiving that things aren't working out for me? Is it some fear, perception of danger, something that's gonna hurt me? Am I concerned about what I'm eating? Am I concerned about my relationship, my finances? All these things matter when it comes to the immune system. They affect your body and they affect the ups and downs that you go throughout your day. So the first thing you want to do is investigate what you're eating. You want to create a dietary log, okay? Write down all the things you're eating and see when you feel worse, okay? The first foods to avoid are going to be your dairy, your eggs, your gluten, your nuts, your seeds, your processed food, your meat, going too heavy with the meat at least. You could have little bits of meat once a day, every other day, something like that, but you don't want to be eating meat and eggs twice a day. It's not going to be a good move. So the idea is you want to observe how you're feeling after certain meals. You want to test one meal. Okay, I had rice and vegetables. How'd I feel? Felt okay. Then I didn't notice anything. Well, I had a steak and I had a potato and vegetables. How'd I feel? Well, I felt a little tired, heaviness over the eyes, or I felt, like my stomach was bloated. Whatever it was, well, it must have been the steak, right? It must have been the thing that we weren't eating before. So the reality is you got to be willing to investigate what you're consuming. You got to be willing to investigate what you're consuming and see how it relates to how you're feeling. If you're taking supplements, if you're taking medication, you got to be willing to observe how those are affecting how you're feeling in the moment, Also, if you have something that happens to you in your life that's really traumatic or stressful, you got to be willing to observe how your physical symptoms are afterwards. You got to be willing to realize that your thoughts and your perceptions of these events are actually affecting the way you're feeling in your quality of life, So listening to your body is key if you want to heal. You can't ignore it. You can't keep ignoring the symptoms and moving on and trying to just keep moving forward in life. That's what I did. It's what led me to become sick. It's probably what led you to become sick, searching for videos like this in the first place. You got to live in moderation. We've got to consume things that don't trigger us, like rice, potatoes, vegetables, fruits, lentil, beans, if you can tolerate them, the oils, those things like that, animal products in moderation, all the key plant-based supplements. We got to do all these things, listen to the body. We got to also quiet our mind with meditation and breathing, because when you meditate, you can really, really feel the body. You can feel all the sensations in your body. You can truly listen to it. Once you finally calm yourself down with the meditations and the deep breathing, doing, let's say, 20-second breaths through the nose, in and out, you do that over the course of 25 minutes or so. At the end of that, you're so calm, you could sense anything that throws your body off. And from there, you can become fully observant of how what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're inhaling, all that is affecting the way you're feeling. So thanks for watching, everybody. Go to my website, endsickness.org. I got hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.